Welcome all OKTAGON fans and friends from the media to the press conference after OKTAGON 47. Now we have behind us another fantastic 11th tournament in capital city of Slovakia. We already know that the mother queen, silent killer of Slovakian stand-up is back. We know that Buchinger is back, and we saw the fastest KO in title fight in history of OKTAGON. I have in my website Megan Morris, Matuš Kohout, Amiran Goguladze and his friends, and translator Georgi Adam Palaš. From my right side is Veronika Smolkova, Beno Adamia, Robo Pukač and Lukáš Siviec. Now it's time for your questions, my friends from media. Thank you.
Patrik Čepěc, eSport.cz, Deník Sport. První otázku mám na Matouše. Jak jste se cítil vlastně v té welterové kategorii? Co byl ten největší rozdíl oproti lehké váze?
Tak já musím říct, že jsem se cítil opravdu skvěle, že už když jsem včera byl na rozhýbání na tréninku, tak jsem si říkal úplně, já nemám povážení, já jsem už v ten večer mohl jít na zápas a cítil jsem se fakt jako, že to opravdu lítalo a byl jsem schopný do zápasu už včera.
Děkuju.
So the first question is for Matuš Kohout, and it was, how did you feel in the welter category in comparison to the lightweight category? And the answer was, I felt great. I felt great during the training already, and also regardless the weigh-in yesterday, I felt I could go fighting right away. So it was great for me.
Tak já jsem v tom přestupu mezi těma váhama moc rozdíl neviděl. Nebo viděl jsem v tom hlavně v tom posledním úseku, protože já jsem trénoval tak, jak jsem trénoval předtím, ale ten vlastně poslední úsek, to schazování, tak pro mě prostě bylo náročný a když srovnám zápas v dubnu, co jsem měl tady na Ondra Pelu s Ryšavým a co jsem měl teď, tak prostě to byl úplně diametrální rozdíl v tom, že prostě jsem cítil, že mám prostě že to tělo mělo ty cukry v té přípravě, kterou mělo mít a podal jsem prostě výkon, za který jsem rád a který prostě předchází tomu, že věřím tomu, že přichází nová moje etapa v té váze, v té divizi a předvedu to, že patřím do těch top 15 v OKTAGONu a nedej bože, nebo věřím tomu, že patřím i vejš než top 15.
And the difference was not only in the training phase. You can also look at my match that I had back in the April against Rishavi. I also felt it when in the exchange of glucoses when I was preparing now, and I could see it in my performance. So I believe there is a new era for me beginning now and in this division. And my goal is to be in the top 15 in this category. And not only that, I would also like to aim higher.
To mě těší, děkuju. A já věřím tomu, že tahle jako top 15 není jako, že jsem určitě vejš, ale kruček po kručku k těm mým cílům, jo. Lidi se mi smějou v komentářích na YouTube, že můj cíl je titul, ale kdybych neměl cíl titul, tak si myslím, že mě mají za nějakého hobíčkářského zápasníka, který se lze odplácat, tak to je tak celý. Ale prostě já mám svoji vizi, mám k tomu skvělý tým, skvělý sparring partnery, jako je třeba Patrik Kincel a věřím, že díky těm lidem se prostě se dokážu posouvat a přiblížit se prostě k tomu, abych byl co nejvejš v té 77, která je fakt nabitá v tom OKTAGONu a prostě se probojuju nejenom do top 10 do konce roku, ale dokážu se prostě probojovat i vejš další rok.
And I will take it step after step. You can see some people in the comments on YouTube laughing at me when I say I'm here for the title. But if I wouldn't say I'm here for the title, it would be basically a joke. If I was just coming here, to just come for fights and not having any vision, because I have a vision, I have a great team behind me, I have great sparring partners such as Patrick Kinsel, and I know I can grow, I know I can move up, and the 77 weight category, it's really full of great guys, the roster is packed, and my goal is basically to be in top 10 by the end of the year, and I want to really continue to grow in this category next year.
A ještě mám otázku na Veroniku Smolkovou, jestli byste mohla popsat, co se tam vlastně stalo a jestli jste si do té doby byla jistá, že vítězství na body máte v kapse.
Ďakujem za otázku. Tak ja som si celý čas bola istá, že zápas je môj. V prvom kole som sa cítila fakt strašne dobre. Druhé kolo síce už nešlo úplne podľa predstav a to tretie kolo ja som ani nevnímala, že som vlastne zaklepala, ale tak cítila som, že to fakt strašne puklo, takže asi to cítila aj ona a potom sa to ukončilo. Takže asi tak.
The next question is for Veronika Smolkova. If you could tell us what happened during the fight, if you felt like you were gonna win 4 points, and the answer is during the first round I was quite sure. During the second round, no longer so sure, and the third round I was not even realizing when I tapped out. I just felt that there was a crack, and I think also Megan maybe felt it, so I just did it without really realizing.
Marian Schuster, Deník Sport. Question for Ameran. You've told me that you felt like a winner to be in Octagon Game Changer. Do you want to face the finalist or the winner particularly? Maybe one of the Michailidis or Bojan Veličković, or you just don't care and you want to go straight for a title?
წინა ინტერვიუზე რაც თქვი, რომ არა ის უიღბლობა, რაც ძალიან ბევრ სპორტსმენს შეიძლება დაემართოს, ეს იყო ჩემი წონით საوردნა. მე ვიყავი ერთ-ერთი ფავორიტი Game Changer-ში და მე აუცილებლად ვიქნებოდი ჩემპიონი. ამას დავამტკიცებ მაშინ, როდესაც გაირკვევა გამარჯვებული მიხაილიდis და ველიჩკოვიჩ შორის ისინი, რომელიმე არის ჩემი ლუკმა.
So I felt that I was going to win the Game Changer tournament, and unfortunate event that happened to me can happen to any fighter here. So yeah, I was looking like I was going to be the champion of the tournament, and I'm looking forward to face one of them because I have to prove that I was winning the tournament. So if I have to prove that I was winning the tournament, I have to face one of them guys.
Finalist plans to be in O2 Arena in December. Do you want to fight up until the time, or you will just wait for the finalist or the winner?
ამ ბრძოლაზე მომიწია ნახევრად ტრამვირებული ფეხით გამოსვლა. ეხლა ჩხუბის მერე გამირთულდა შედარებით. ჩავალ თუ არა საქართველოში, ეგრევე ვაპირებ ფეხის მიხედვას და ვეცდები აუცილებლად მანამდე თუ ვერ ვიჩხუბე დეკემბერში დაველოდო reserve fights.
So I came in this fight with the injured leg. So you guys saw that I also got the injury on the leg during the fight. So when I go back to Georgia, I will take care of my leg and injury at the first, and then I will look forward to the finals. And if I will be able to fight in December, then I will wait for them, and I will wait for my chance there, also as a reserve fighter.
Thank you. Congrats. Otázka na Roba Pukače. Ty jsi naopak vlastně řešil se tady váha, že přechod do vyšší váhové kategorie u Matouše, ale ty jsi sám říkal, že jsi nabíral váhu na tento zápas. Udělal to velký efekt do zápasu? Cítil jsi to na sobě, nebo co vlastně rozhodlo ten zápas?
No akože určite urobilo efekt, ale ešte je to stále aj v procese, že cítim, že na ten welter musím trošku ešte nabrať, lebo sú tam fyzicky veľmi zdatní chalani. A že čo, druhá časť otázky bola jak?
Jak vlastně možná bylo těžší pro tebe to schazování? Mělo to velký efekt do zápasu?
Akože zhadzovanie bolo ťažšie než inokedy, ale s tým som samozrejme nejak rátal a efekt do zápasu to nemalo. Práve, že cítil som sa dobre, že nebudem sa vyhovárať, práve naopak, že cítil som sa pred zápasom veľmi dobre.
The next question is for Pukac. How was for you gaining weight for this category? Did you feel it had any impact on the fight? And the answer is no. Actually, I felt it was more difficult to lose weight, but I know there are just many good guys in this category. I just know I have to work harder, I have to push more and improve.
Na vážení Robo vypadá docela odhodlaně, no, to je pravda.
Aj som bol.
So Matúš Kaut said that Pukac seemed quite that he decided that he was about to win the match.
Marcel Ditry, Mixed Sports Media, MMA Shorties. I have a question for Veronika. At the end of the first round, your opponent was in a big trouble. Do you think that the fight could have been stopped?
Tak ja som si hlavne myslela, keď bolo koniec prvého kola, že to už bolo koniec. Až potom som pochopila, že idem ešte do druhého kola. A či sa to dalo zmeniť, tak to už na to neviem odpovedať, keďže už je po zápase. Ale tak verím, že na budúce prídem silnejšia a o to viac motivovaná zvíťaziť.
Next question is for Gogoladze. How bad was the groin kick that also cracked your cap? There would be a chance that you wouldn't continue?
მიყენებული დარტყმა იყო ძალიან მტკივნეული, განვიცადე ძალიან დიდი ტკივილი, მაგრამ შინაგან ვგრძნობდი, რომ ამ ბრძოლის მოგება შემეძლო და არ დავუთმობდი იმ ტკივილის გამო, რაც ამ ბრძოლას ახლდა და ამიტომაც გადავწყვიტე ბოლომდე მიმიყვანა ბრძოლა.
So the groin kick was so hurting for me, and I felt that was also the dangerous for me. But deep inside, I knew that I can continue the fight to win, and there was no way I would stop that fight because I felt that I can win the fight. So that's why I continued with no matter how injured and how bad it was.
Next question is for Beno. After the fight, you said that you would like to try the flyweight. Which division are you going to prefer now?
Hello everyone. I prepare to fight now in flyweight. Yeah, I saw there like a few weeks ago. They are at the OKTAGON at the flyweight division, and in Manchester will be first fight, like in the fourth belt, and I will look at him, and after when I heal my hands fully, I will be. It will be good if I will fight in flyweight in next my match.
Last question for you. Your opponent didn't make the weight and was much heavier. Did you thought not to take the fight?
No. That was not in my mind. I worked for it so long time, you know. If he was like 5 kilo more than me, I will fight anyway.
Marek Ruška, FightLife.cz. Já bych se ještě rád zeptal Roba Pukače. Robo, vzhledem k tomu průběhu těsně po tom zápase a i teď s odstupem času, jak to vlastně hodnotíš? Byl jsi hodně jistý, že vyhraješ, nebo jak moc jsi byl překvapený tím výsledkem?
Ťažko povedať, že, lebo podľa mňa v tom zápase som možno aj spravil viac, aj ten takedown som doručil, Matúš ma prekvapil tým, že dobre vedel reagovať, dobre vedel stávať, tak trochu ma prekvapilo to, že namiesto toho, aby som upevnil ako keby tú pozíciu, teda, že som musel pracovať veľa na tom, aby som upevnil tú pozíciu. Myslel som, že na tej zemi už to bude, že to bude jednoduchšie, tak to ma trochu prekvapilo. A jaká bola ešte raz otázka?
Přímo při tom vyhodnocení...
Ja, že pri tom vyhodnotení... Viem, že to vyzeralo a ja som sa tak cítil, že nebudem klamať, že aj keď som ten takedown dal, nič som z neho nevyťažil. Ešte Matúš mi tam hádzal popri tom nejaké údery, takže viem, že vyzeral on ako ten aktívnejší. Takže bol som po zápase z toho taký, že nebol som so svojím výkonom spokojný, takže berem tú prehru tak, jak je. Bol to tesný zápas, ale nejdem hovoriť, že mal som ho vyhrať. Lebo sám som to tak necítil.
Děkuji ti za odpověď.
So the next question for Pukac, if you could tell us how you felt after the match, were you surprised about the outcome? Well, what surprised me was that Matúš was able to react. He was able to stand up very quickly. I thought that it would have been easier to fight on the ground. Also, I couldn't take out anything out of the takedowns because he was defending very well, and he was quite active. So yes, I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised, but now looking back, I'm not happy with the outcome. I'm not gonna say that it was close or it should be different, but I was surprised.
Thank you for your question. Second part of press conference will be continue in a few seconds with the co-owners of organization Pavel Neruda, Ondřej Novotný, and with other fighters from fight card OKTAGON 47, and of course with champion of light heavyweight Carlos Vémola. Thank you.
After breaking attendance records across Europe, Octagon MMA is now set for their first event on British soil, where UK fans will finally get to experience the breathtaking live spectacle that Octagon is renowned for in Europe and beyond. On this night, two champions will be crowned. In the main event, we will see the UK's Aaron Avey, a man who has been fighting since his first breath, take on his toughest test to date. American and UFC veteran Elias Garcia in a fight for flyweight gold. Plus, the grand finale of the MMA reality TV show Octagon Challenge, England versus Ireland. After 10 months of training, a feature bout that puts two UK stars that nobody would expect to see inside the cage going head to head.
Ladies and gentlemen, Prague, one more time, Paul Smith!
One of the UK's best comedians will take on reality TV superstar Jake Quickenden.
I used to watch his stuff and think he's fucking funny. Now I've got to punch him.
Two of Europe's most decorated bantamweights will battle it out for the #1 contender spot as England's Jack Cartwright takes on Croatian killer Anton Racic. After months of trash talk, the grudge will finally be settled as Liverpool's rising star Shamrock.
Listen, there's a certain police officer out there who won't keep my name out of his mouth. Puconi, sign the contract or shut the fuck up.
Will get his wish and will face off against the Czech warrior, Jaroslav Pokorny.
Huge punishment for Puconi.
The British Slayer, Jakub Banik, will come up against the Force when he faces Jedi, Akon Wanless.
I know you guys might hate me, but one by one, and one day, I will be champion.
Octagon 48 goes down November 4th at the historic AO Arena in Manchester. Great Britain, Octagon is coming. Tickets from just £19 on sale now at Ticketmaster.
Welcome on the press conference after tournament OKTAGON 47 in Bratislava. We were witnessing of the great event here in Bratislava. Fans show amazing support, fighters, amazing fights. The final fight was, of course, very surprising. We were witnessing officially the historically shortest KO in history of our promotion. It's 7 seconds. Until now, the holder was Stanin Salchak with 9 seconds. So we are rewriting the history. We'll see who will be the next who can change this time for even shorter. We were on the full, I would say, setup regarding the international broadcasting. We were again on Set and Tough, globally DAZN and Serbia and Greece, other televisions. So estimated viewership of this tournament was around 400,000, which is amazing. The people and the world can see this. And of course, I would say the presence of the press here is one of the highest ever. So thank you to whole fighters for their performance, whole team for the great work. Really, this was a very tough tournament straight away after Frankfurt. It was just a short time, but our team did a great job. So thanks to all of us who was part of this event.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks to everyone. Also, congratulations to the winners, and thanks to all fighters, fans, media, everyone. Unbelievable night again in Bratislava. It's something special here in this arena. And Tip Sport performance of the night, Tip Sport výkon večera, goes to Carlos Terminator Vémola. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot for the bonus of the night, but I just don't think it's right for me to take the bonus because it's from the Tip Sport and I'm the main host of the four best. But thank you very much anyway. I can't think of top of my head right now of some charity I would donate the bonus to. So I think I'm gonna donate the. I would ask OKTAGON to give the bonus to my opponent because he has been great opponent. He pushed me in my preparation. In all the videos was like he's training hard and doing this for his family, for his baby, and I don't want him to give up after his KO. I want him to carry on, so he can have the bonus. He's a great guy, and I'm expecting even bigger bonus from Forbes. Thank you anyway.
First question.
Patrik Čepic, eSport.cz, Deník Sport. S dovolením první otázku položím v češtině na Carlose Vémolu. Berete to jako největší vítězství v kariéře, na které se bude nejvíc vzpomínat pro to, jak rychle bylo a v jak důležitém zápase?
No. No. No, you can go.
In English?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna take this as the biggest history in my career for many reasons. Every single fight you got is gonna push you forward to even a bigger fight. After this, is gonna be fight with Attila Vek. After this, if he's not gonna chicken out, maybe gonna be fight with Kinsel or with some even bigger name. Every victory push you forward. So yeah, it's the fast KO, 7 seconds. I've done in my career 5 seconds, so it's not my fastest. And I take every fight step by step, and every time you fuck up, it gets you 5 steps back. But every time you win, it gives you the chance to fight for even something bigger. So this is definitely not going to be the biggest win in my career. My career is nearly by the end, but the biggest wins are here to come. They come in, they're waiting for me. Hopefully in December they're gonna have a right opponent for me, and because I don't like Attila Vek sit and waiting around for my opponent. I need to be busy, I need to be active. So I would like to fight in December if the boss has got a space for me or someone to beat up. And I'm waiting for the grand finale of a rematch with Attila Vek. That's gonna be the biggest thing we're gonna have in a long time, I think.
Okay, now a question for promoters. A lot of question after this event. So what about the rematch between Carlos Vémola and Patrik Kinsel?
Yeah, it's behind the corner.
Okay.
So I think that everybody knows that we are working on it for a long time. Now it's inevitable, and it's even better than before 1 hour. So, so I believe that it's gonna be something, and we just need to finalize. You've been talking about Vek, no?
No, Kinsel.
Kinsel? Ah, yeah. Okay. I was thinking that you were talking about Vek. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So with Kinsel, it's like it's up to him now. He's the champion. We see through the night that Vlasto Chepo was challenging Patrick Kinsel, and we have to have it to him that he's also the guy who can ask for it. He did everything what we asked from Vlasto, and we have to talk about it. Yeah. So there's like one option is better than the other one. So we got plenty of good options, and we have to sit behind the table, and we will see what will happen, because I can solve it without Patrick.
Okay, thank you. And what about the featherweight? Because you said that Sanikidze is not already a champion. Why?
Yeah, I was thinking that I will keep that information, but then Ivan asked for the featherweight title, and I have to announce that featherweight title is now vacant because Sanikidze is going to bantamweight. He will not fighting in featherweight anymore, so we will see what will happen.
Marian Schuster, Deník Sport, eSport.cz. Question for promoters: how is it for you to see those guys, to veterans, champions, to perform as they does? Now, after so many fights, you've seen them.
You mean Carlos and Pavel?
Carlos and Ivan.
Ah.
Both of those guys won tonight, had the KOs or TKOs.
Oh yeah, they're
How's
legends.
it for you?
I mean, they're legends. Like many years since they're like 10, 15. I don't know how long you are fighting, but definitely more than 10 years. And at that era, like they were just legends you are looking up to, right, in TV, and you are happy if you met them on the street and you can make a discussion with them at gym or somewhere. So yeah, to have them on our tournament and they perform how they perform this night, it's amazing. Like, this is what is worth of it, and it's visible that it's not for us. It's also for the fans, and it's very nice to see that they can appreciate that they can see these legends, because one day it will be just a nice memory, and we will be the ones that will be saying, I was there when he was fighting. And actually I had this moment when Ivan was standing there in cage, and I was thinking like, okay, now it's happening, it's today, it's reality, but one day he will be retired, so big champion, and we'll be just memorizing this. So it's really a great moment, and I'm very happy that we have them tonight, and they'll deliver standing ovations, great emotions for everyone, and for themselves, great victories.
And you are fathers of Octagon Challenge. How is it for you to see those two finalists of season 3 to fight at the high class, at the high level?
Yeah, it's perfect that we can say that we've been so lucky that those talented guys can be on this level right now. Karol was a little bit short today with Mateusz, and also Kuba was trying to reach his top, which is not working for him today, but in the end they asked just for the toughest matches what they can, so I'm proud of him, and I'm proud of them actually, and I believe that next time they will be luckier than today.
Thank you. Question for Kuba. Jakub, you've asked for this fight. You've said that it is the most important fight in your career, in your life probably. What are your emotions now?
Shit happened. I was very good prepared, and I know that I can win with him. But something happened in second round, and I don't know what. I don't know what happened. But he was better, and he won. So now I have to train maybe more. I don't know.
Thank you. Question for Ivan. You've won this fight, you've won again an incredible match in Bratislava. What was it like to step inside the cage against maybe a friend, the guy you've been training before? How was it for you and the ovation from the crowd?
Akože ja musím rozprávať po slovensky. Nevadí. Dobre, akože to bol fakt neopísateľný pocit, lebo keď som mal tú nástupovku, brutálne som to prežíval a dostal som brutálnu podporu, normálne chlipy mi stáli a fakt som sa cítil veľmi dobre. To, že sa spoznáme Kubom, to neznamená nič, on bol môj súper a išli sme sa zabiť tam, tak víťazil ten, kto bol lepší.
So it was undescribable for me to come in, to step in the arena and to hear my song. I couldn't believe that it was happening. It was just amazing. The fact that I know Jakub Dohnal, it doesn't mean much. I mean, he was my enemy and let the best one win, basically.
In the second round, you've landed 3 shots on the back of his head. Were you scared at that moment that you will probably lose this fight by disqualification?
Nebál som sa, lebo nerobil som to na schvál, ale udrel som tam s tým, že už mal trošku, že bol chytnutý, že mal už troška KO tam a ja som nevedel kontrolovať tie údery, ale určite nerobil som to na schvál a možno, že to išlo troška vyššie, než by to malo ísť, ale sorry.
I was not scared that I was gonna get disqualified. It was not on purpose. I could see he was about to, go KO, and I couldn't control where I was hitting him. I saw that it was maybe on a bit different place as I was intending, but it was not on purpose, and I'm sorry.
Next question, gentleman right there.
Question for Carlos. We saw today you represented London shoot fighters as well. Would you ever consider fighting in the UK?
Well, I'm always representing London shoot fighters. That's where I started. That's where it all began. And fighting in London, I'm waiting for a long time. I fought there many times before, and I'm happy Octagon is not coming just to Germany. It's coming to England now. I don't think there is a space for me on the Manchester show. If there is, I'm available. I can do November. I can do December. No problem. I'm ready to go. But when they got next event in London, I'll be happy to fight there. Yes.
That was actually going to be my next question. You obviously came out fairly unscathed tonight, 7 seconds. Guys, is there potentially a wild card spot on the Manchester card for him?
Like with Carlos, almost everything seems possible. So let's see. I don't want to say it right now, but yeah, you never know. I think the lady there. Can we pass the microphone there?
Just one for Pavel, if I can. Obviously, you are probably not feeling great at the moment, but just want to ask, in your eyes, how did that kind of pan out in terms of what did you make of that 7 seconds, and what do you think went wrong there?
I don't know what went wrong. It's part of the game, and he hit me and I fell down, and it's it's a bit disappointing, but I have to continue.
And Carlos was very respectful of you afterwards there and said that he wanted to give his tip to you. What do you make of that?
Tak klobúk dole, no za toto je to fakt a ďakujem, no, mne to pomôže, no. Neviem, čo mám na to povedať.
I don't know what I should say. It's just incredible, and I'm really, really thankful to him for that.
A question for Ivan. What does it mean for you to fight in front of your young son and win?
A akože nebolo to prvé, keď som mal tu môjho syna, keď som vyhral šampión, keď som vyhral druhý opasok v 6-6 ešte v Bratislave, tak už som ho mal tu, ale určite tam mi obrovskú silu tiež a som rád, že je tu so mnou a teší sa na moje výhry.
This was not the first time actually that my son was here. It was already back then when I was fighting here, when it was the fight for becoming a champion in the 66 weight category. And it's really always a great support to have him here. And I'm really happy that he enjoys watching me and that he's here for me, which is great.
A question to promoter. Islam Dulatov is a big name in Germany. When we will see him in Germany?
It's a good question. So ask him. Yeah. I offer him almost every tournament. Today he was fighting
In Wiener.
Yeah. In 2 weeks he's fighting where?
Okay, thank
Yeah. So I expect him to be on the mark at Köln. So I believe he will be there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Let me know if you will ask him.
Okay, so I have two questions. First for Marek Mazuch, one of Slovak heroes of this evening. Marek, what we saw was a really exciting end of the first round. How dangerous was the finish for you of the first round, I think?
Ten koniec prvého kola, ospravedlňujem sa, budem hovoriť po slovensky, moja angličtina je slabá. Koniec prvého kola si v podstate nepamätám veľmi a Ondro sa ma pýtal v klietke po zápase, že či som nebol nahulený, vrajím, že jasné, že nie, že bol som v pohode. Potom som prišiel do šatne a chalani vravia, že ty si nepamätáš, že si padol na kolená, vrajím, že ja som nebol na kolenách. Čiže asi tak ku koncu prvému kola, no, tak išiel som tam trošku na autopilota, zobral som ho na zem a to už viem z videa, takže nemám veľmi k tomu čo povedať. Autopilot funguje, to je dobré.
Thank you. And the second one.
So I will answer in Slovak. So the first round, if I had to be honest, I don't really remember when Ondřej asked me, couldn't you notice that you were about to faint there? I was like, no, actually I felt really good. And, later I fell on my knees and, for the rest of the match, I just went on autopilot. So it's good to see that it's working and I can pull it off on autopilot.
Two OKTAGON tournaments in Bratislava in 2023. So, important question for Slovak fans. What about for 2024?
For next year, we are planning tournament here, maybe 2, but it's now part of the discussions. We have more options on hands. A big decision is in front of us, so right now we cannot tell if it will be 1 or 2. Or which stadiums. One is certain, it will be here, and another we will see. This we will announce later, second half of the year.
Marcel Dietrich, Mixed Sports Media, MMA Shorties. I have a question for Ondřej. Is it possible that we will see Keita Buchinger 2 in featherweight and Paradisel Legersky 2 in lightweight?
Everything is possible.
The next question is for Lucia. How did you feel in the fight?
I felt amazing. It was very good to be back, and I'm happy for this fight. I'm happy for this win. I really needed it.
What is the next plan? And it's possible that we will see you fight again in the next 6 months?
I hope so. I hope so, and I would like to fight in next 6 months.
That's it, thank you.
Anybody else? No? Perfect. Then I have to say that Lucia looks really cool. Yeah. You like a new face? Yeah, also new hair. So, Kuba, you also. You are still pretty, man. Yeah, no, I mean it. Thank you all of these guys, and especially to Pavel. I said it in commentary that this is maybe the most curious sport on the planet, because you're living everything every day in the gym. You're trying to, to reach the top, and once you're there, it can lose through your hands in 7 seconds. So, Paolo, I really thank you for everything what you did from Octagon 1 till Octagon 47, and I believe that you will stay with us much more longer, and there is a lot of fights in front of you, and thank you anyway. I know that today was fucked up for you, but everybody stands behind you. And also I want to congratulate you, Carlos, because it's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. And all these other perfect guys. Thank you very much. We are so proud that we got you in Octagon, and we believe that we will stay in this path to be something special in European Champions League in MMA. Thank you, and see you in Manchester. Good luck.
After breaking attendance records across Europe, Octagon MMA is now set for their first event on British soil, where UK fans will finally get to experience the breathtaking live spectacle that Octagon is renowned for in Europe and beyond. On this night, 2 champions will be crowned. In the main event, we will see the UK's Aaron Abbey, a man who has been fighting since his first breath, take on his toughest test to date, American and UFC veteran Elias Garcia, in a fight for flyweight gold. Plus, the grand finale of the MMA reality TV show, Octagon Challenge, England versus Ireland. After 10 months of training, a feature bout that puts 2 UK stars that nobody would expect to see inside the cage going head-to-head.
Ladies and gentlemen, Prague, one more time, Paul Smith!
One of the UK's best comedians will take on reality TV superstar Jake Quickenden.
I used to watch his stuff and think he's fucking funny. Now I've got to punch him.
2 of Europe's most decorated bantamweights will battle it out for the #1 contender spot, as England's Jack Cartwright takes on Croatian killer Anton Racic. After months of trash talk, the grudge will finally be settled as Liverpool's rising star, Shamrock.
Listen, there's a certain police officer out there who won't keep my name out of his mouth. Puconi, sign the contract or shut the fuck up.
Will get his wish and will face off against the Czech warrior, Jaroslav Puconi.
Choose punishment for Puconi.
The British Slayer, Jakub Banik, will come up against the Force when he faces Jedi, Akon Wanless.
I know you guys might hate me, but one by one, and one day, I will be champion.
Octagon 48 goes down November 4th at the historic AO Arena in Manchester. Great Britain, Octagon is coming. Tickets from just £19 on sale now at Ticketmaster.